Matt, so much for the warm January. It's chilly out there, and I know you're watching those temperatures really carefully with that threat of snow in the forecast.
Yeah, it has been warm so far, but our above average part of the month is behind us, and the rest of the month is going to stay colder than average, including tonight and tomorrow. Outside right now, we still have a few showers around. It's 42 degrees, so it won't take much to get us back down in the 30s, and eventually, if it clears off enough, we may see some 20s around the Willamette Valley tomorrow morning. Our highs today were all in the low to mid 40s and pretty much all below average, 30s over on the east side. Not extremely cold. If you really want valley snow, you want to see the temperatures over on that side of the state to be a lot colder, but nonetheless, it may be enough. Here's Timberline right now. 22 up on the mountain. There's about 6 to 8 inches of new snow there in the last 24 hours. So the skiing has been greatly improved since we got that rain about 2 weeks ago. So still a few showers offshore with our current weather system. These will diminish and eventually end overnight tonight. Then you can see some clearing here, and that's key. The longer it stays clear overnight, the colder it's going to get, and the colder it gets by tomorrow morning, the better our chances for snow, because with the clouds come in with this next system, that'll keep it cold. We'll pick up an east wind, and that's a recipe for getting some valley snow. This is not a classic big Portland snowstorm, but it may be enough to give us a couple of hours of snow before it actually turns back to rain as we go into tomorrow evening. So let's go through this with the modeling. This is today showing a mix of rain and snow showers over us, showing them dying off and the east wind picking up a bit. And then tomorrow at 10 a.m., we're dry. So tomorrow morning, really no issues other than some frost with freezing temperatures and maybe some patchy valley fog. But the rain's offshore. The winds are out of the east. That's going to help keep us cold and dry. And then when the precipitation arrives in the afternoon, this is showing a rain-snow mix over us. Now, it may begin as a rain-snow mix and then turn to all snow for a little while and then back to rain. So we're right on the edge of this. Any elevation at all, say 500 feet and above, then your chances of getting snow much, much higher than elevations below 500 feet, which of course is most of Portland and the Willamette Valley. And then notice how this tongue of rain redevelops as we go into the nighttime hours tomorrow night. So the timing is interesting because this storm is showing signs of slowing down, which may increase our chance of getting a little bit of snow as we go into the evening hours. But again, I don't think it's going to be a big problem, but we may get a little burst of snow before it turns back to rain. Then by Wednesday, we'll be out of the threat of valley snow. Here's the actual snowfall amounts being forecast by that very same model. And up until about 3:30 in the afternoon, basically nothing, 0.06 of an inch of snow. That's a dusting at best. But then from about 4 o'clock till 8 o'clock, it gives us a little bit less than an inch in the valley, but over an inch in the West Hills, Hillsborough, McMinnville, and out towards the Cascade foothills. So again, we may see one of those events where we get just ever so little bit of snow in the valley floor, but up in the West Hills and the Eastern Hills, we actually end up with some decent snowfall. So we'll keep a close tab on that for you tomorrow. So I break it down this way. Valley accumulations most likely very minor and not impactful to driving, but we'll watch that carefully. But above 500 feet, 1 to even 3 inches. And the worst case scenario is that the valley would get an inch or two before it turns to rain. So we'll keep close tabs on that as we go through the morning hours tomorrow with Rod Hill and then again with me in the afternoon. It is 42 and the freezing level at 2,200 feet right now. So again, it's about as low as it's been all month. Showers ending tonight with clearing, and then afternoon, evening snow and rain tomorrow with a high of only 40. Still down around freezing on Wednesday, but it warms into the mid 40s. Snow level will rise to about 1,500 feet.